You before God. One day you'll have to go before God. One day you'll have to hear him say, go ahead and open the pearly gates. Go ahead and let in that child of mine. One day you'll pause before you take that step. One day you'll doubt everything about yourself. Maybe I shouldn't accept these gifts. Maybe they really aren't mine. But you'll accept those gifts and cross that line, trumpeted victories with faces that remind you of a life that was put into your hands to guide. And you will find smiles and joy, happiness and laughter, peace and serenity, those things you were after around purple mountains and green pastures. And that'll be the moment that you stop, having reversed back into old habits rehearsed over and over. You look for those who quake with fear, envy, and hate, trying to predict which side you least like to agitate. Your arrogance neglecting the pearly gates. Peter, Paul, and Simon, Ruth, Esther, Mary Magdalene, all there by their own accord, their own merit, receiving justified awards. You are out of place. And you will have to look upon his face, and you will have to hear him say, welcome home, my son, it's Judgment Day. And what will you say? I did my best to help the poor and defenseless. Well, then what's up with all that Planned Parenthood business? They had the right to make that decision for themselves. Yeah, but did you have to stand around and help? To their obedience, what was your limitation? Champion of their cause, killer of my creation. But the women were poor. The babies didn't stand a chance. Who do you think you are? Better yet, who do you think I am? With every baby born, there is also born a plan. But you are justified in free choice as a free man. Do you have any questions for me? I was starting to doubt your words, found it hard to believe, surrounded by so much corruption, poverty, and greed, and tears that fill blood-soaked streets. I came to you on bended knee, but it seems you never answered me. Oh, now it's about me. You came to me on bended knee about we, with the arrogant assumption that the ends justify the means. You prayed for social justice. You prayed for social rights. And every day you received your wishes trapped in the social blight. You never prayed for your soul. You never prayed to be forgiven for your sins. You never opened your heart. You never let me in. You depended on friends. Their approval was your redemption. They were your road to salvation. Champions of their cause, killer of my creation. Is there any more discussions before the final verdict's made? Are you even going to take into consideration all the lives I've saved? The lives you saved? I hate to say this so harsh, but exactly who in the hell do you think you are? Tread lightly before that question leaves a literal scar. I am a champion of the people, a defender of their rights, especially the blacks being trampled by the whites. You left a defenseless people. I was strong enough to fight. You brought them here in chains, and you asked me about social rights? The slaves, they fought for their freedom and shook off their chains while singing songs that evoked my name. How many of your followers would do the same? How many of your followers believe that they are actually what they're meant to be? Pimps, hoes, murderers, thieves, with so few of them come and talk to me personally, and not for the we, collectively. See, they decided to follow you and not to follow me, and that's the tragedy. They thought that they could get to me through you, and the sad part is you believed it too. There is no way to the Father except through the Son. Matter of fact, I think this conversation is done. You see that group over there with their smiles all aglow? I think in that crowd there's some faces you might know. They came to me and said that you would vouch for their souls. So there they are, leader of a nation, champion of their cause, killer of my creation, savior.